In a large, well-lit living room, a father sits looking tired but content. His son, Lucas, stands across from him, arms crossed, his face full of defiance. His sister, Emily, sits quietly nearby, watching. Lucas says, "Dad, I don't want to go to college. I can make a fortune playing video games." The father calmly replies, "You need an education. This gaming dream isn't guaranteed." Lucas shouts, "I don't need your college money. I'll figure it out. Just give me the money. I'll do better on my own." The father's face falls as he hands over the money. Lucas storms out of the house smiling, while Emily watches silently, shaking her head in disapproval. The next day after school, Emily works diligently at her father's company. She manages office tasks, meets deadlines, and is meticulous, almost obsessive, about doing everything right. She is determined to make sure her father never has to worry about a thing. At night, she comes home. She does her chores and then plans for college. One day, she hopes to take over her father's company and continue the family legacy that Lucas rejected. Later, in her room, she confides in a friend about her brother's decision to leave. But frustration creeps in, and soon she finds herself gossiping, criticizing her father for his old-fashioned ways and bad-mouthing Lucas, recounting all the terrible things he had done before he left. The next day at work, Emily smiles as she takes a stack of gift cards her father had set aside for loyal customers and slips them into her bag. She is planning to give them to her friends at school. It's not really stealing. The company gives away thousands every month. Meanwhile, Lucas sits in a small, shabby apartment, surrounded by expensive gaming rigs, energy drinks, and junk food. His dream of becoming a pro gamer is crumbling. He can't win tournaments, and his money is running out. He doesn't even make it to the finals. Unable to afford food, he resorts to dumpster diving behind a local convenience store just to get full. But his pride keeps him from asking for help. Back in his apartment, he opens his mail and sees an eviction notice. He stares at it, whispering, "How did this go wrong? I had everything." The next evening, he walks past his father's company as employees leave for the day. From a distance, he watches them get into their cars, realizing that even his father's newest employees are better off than him. It finally dawns on him, maybe I can go back. Maybe he'll still take me in, at least as an intern. I just need a chance to work, pay rent, and eat again. The next day, Lucas gathers his courage and walks to the corporate headquarters. He rehearses his speech on the way. He remains unsure if security will even let him in, let alone if his father will agree to see him. Upstairs in his office, the father looks out the window and sees Lucas approaching. Without hesitation, he rushes to the elevator, heading down to the lobby. On his way, he stops by Emily's desk and instructs her, "Tell all the employees they have the rest of the day off." Then, with a huge smile on his face, he runs outside before Lucas can even reach the door. He embraces his son and announces, "I've given all the employees the day off in honor of your return. Come inside." The employees cheer as the father declares, "My son is back. Tonight, dinner is on me." Emily is not impressed. Arms crossed, she stands rigidly in front of everyone. "He's been gone for months. I've kept everything running, and you just let him come back like nothing happened?" The father turns to her gently and says, "My dear, everything I have is yours. You've worked hard, and one day this company will be yours, along with a rich inheritance. But Lucas was lost. Now he's safe. He's back with us." Tears roll down his cheeks as he shouts, "Your brother is home. He's safe now." Emily storms off to her office. She sits at her desk, staring at the stack of gift cards she had taken. Her eyes drift to the Bible she placed by the door for everyone to see when they enter. Just then, a breeze from the fan blows something into her eyes, irritating them. She wipes her tears. She suddenly remembers a Sunday school lesson. First, remove the plank from your own eye. She recalls the conversation with her friend, the gossip, the judgment, the resentment. Then she looks back at the gift cards. For the first time, she sees things clearly.